Okay. I'll put on the other side. Is that right?
Peggy Lee is our referee for the final. The first of a possible 19 frames here in Yushan. The first to 10 to be crowned World Open champion. Dave Gilbert against Mark Williams. Penny for that guy's thoughts right now. Bound to be a few nerves. Can he get the better of one of the all-time greats over 19 frames? Tough ask. That's the trophy they're playing for.
Right. Give me a moment.
Williams is so laid back he doesn't even know who's breaking.
Thank you. The first frame, Mark Williams to break.
He's ridden his luck at times this week, Williams. But he's so relaxed. I mean, that's been a characteristic of his entire career, Neil. But it was interesting to hear what he said after his semi-final victory over Noppon Sankam from 5-2 down, remember. He says, if I lose now, I don't care. I'll be living off my Crucible win for the rest of my career. And that makes him even more dangerous, doesn't it?
One.
Well, it really does. I don't believe it, though. I believe he does care. Although I must admit, winning yesterday was quite a performance. A great start from David Gilbert. If he starts well and gets early frames on the board, he really has a chance in this match. I don't think he's a back number here at all. I mentioned just briefly before the match, I think that Williams getting here has been a great effort, considering he's very short of practice. He's playing off memory for the last couple of matches, I think. But now he can win the tournament. Do you think the lack of practice might tell against Mark Williams?
9.
David Gilbert has got the chance of a lifetime here. He'll not be a part-time player if he wins, I can tell you, because he rockets up the rankings with opportunities aplenty.
Yes, he's climbed to 20 as a result of making the final, which is only a couple of spots below his career high. But if he wins today, he will be 14th in the world. He'll have broken the top 16 for the first time.
Yes, and the other thing about that, with what was a very average season last season, where his results were most disappointing, you know, he'd have nothing to lose. There'd be no ranking points to lose to speak of, and it's all
15.
Positives. So great chance. He's a wonderful cueman, always has been a good ball striker.
16.
You've kind of often wondered what he's like when the pressure really gets on him. I think today we'll really find out the answer to that. It's a great effort. Well, he's on a tricky red to the middle, and whether he's on the straighter red, it would help for him if he is. Couldn't have played this much better. I, for one, would like to see the emergence of a new player coming through. He's not particularly young. I can't call him a young player by any means.
No, he's in his 38th year now.
Well, he is. But he's young compared to the class of 92 that keep winning. Mark Williams is 43. But it'd be just good to see a new face coming in and winning something.
He was very honest after his semi-final victory over Hawkins, saying that the wheels were beginning to come off at the end of that match, which he ended up winning 6-4, and that today he would have to play as well as he did for the first few frames of that semi-final and then be stronger at the end when it really matters. So he knows what he's got to do. It's just a case of making it happen.
1.
That's a fine opening red from Williams.
There are 3 matches this week that Williams could easily have lost. He was behind against Lucas Kleckers. Ended up winning 5-4, and then 3-0 down to Jack Lazowski, who didn't miss a ball early on. Ended up winning that one by 5 frames to 3. And then, of course, yesterday, 5-2 down to Thailand's Sankam, who'd made a 1-4-2 break along the way to that commanding lead. But so often in his career, he's managed to find something when it really matters.
Well, he didn't play an awful lot there. If he's on the right-hand red, it's handy. And he'll need the little extension on his cue. So he was happy to leave himself a testing cueing shot here early on. And then he's got to hit sweetly.
Three spectators there who've come prepared today. I'm not sure what they're expecting with their hard hats. Let's hope there's not a hole in the roof. We have had rain stop play before. In fact, we had a water spillage stop play earlier in the tournament. That was the match involving Williams and Lazowski when Jack dropped his water on the floor, and spectacular mopping up process.